It may seem that video stores like Blockbuster are now firmly a thing of the past. Well, guess what? There is still one left. It's in the community of Bend, Oregon. Movie critic Kevin McCarthy visited the store recently to see how popular it was, and Kevin joins us now from New York. Kev, great to see you. Thanks for being on the show.
Ben Mulroney, it's awesome to be on with you, man. You know, you and I geek out all the time at movie junkets in LA. So you're a fellow nerd, and I love that you and I love like the superhero films together, the Avengers and Justice League and things like that. So it's an honor to be on with you, my friend.
But the Blockbuster sign, going to Blockbuster on a Friday, this was something that we did as kids that only the people of Bend, Oregon can now appreciate. What was it like for you to walk through those doors?
It was absolutely insane. I mean, you have to understand, as a kid, Blockbuster was my second home. So I used to ride my bike to Blockbuster every week, rent Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I missed that excitement of not knowing if my movie was going to be there or not. You know, like that was the whole thing. Like, and then you would stalk the drop box and you would see if you're going to return the movie that you wanted. So walking into that store it honestly brought tears to my eyes. It was surreal, and kind of a Canadian connection was right when I walked in. The first thing I saw was a woman holding a Ryan Reynolds film in her hand called Voices, and she said Ryan Reynolds, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. So I walked right to Terminator 2. It was checked out, and it was all over again, that nostalgia and that like feeling of excitement, not knowing if your film was going to be there. And Ben, I'll tell you something right now, this store was genuinely busy. It wasn't just the nostalgia thing. People were going in there, renting films. I ran into a woman who rented Moonlight, and she was returning it to the Dropbox. It was insane.
But I got to ask, Kevin, did you talk to these people? Did you ask them, like, do they know about streaming services? Do they know about the ability to watch these movies on demand?
Yeah, the manager Sandy told me they just signed a 4-year lease, so they have no reason to go away. But yes, the whole idea of on demand, I think the fact that they're the last Blockbuster is going to be helpful for them. I mean, genuinely, the business there was huge. There were so many returns. I went into the Dropbox. It was a Monday morning, and I helped them put away all these films. Ready Player One just came out on DVD. Tons of those rented out. Yeah, but you're right, though. I mean, the streaming services clearly are the thing people are doing, but there is less than 100,000 people in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
So I was number 35,000 in regards to my account that I opened an account, got a Blockbuster card, and I actually have my name tag. I'm wearing it right now. They gave me a name tag. I went behind the counter and I rented films. They have old school IBM computers. They use floppy disks to run the software. It's insane. It really is.
And somehow they are making this work. And I'm guessing one of the reasons is, as you said, there are a lot of people from the town that still go there. But you're not the only person making an actual pilgrimage to Bend, Oregon, are you?
No, I mean, there are a lot of people who go out there from, like, I've seen people, there are people from different countries. They actually have a book that you sign when you walk in to say where you're from. And I'm not kidding. Like, I saw a woman walk in and apply for a job there. They put me behind the counter. I went to work. I rented out I rented myself Jaws. I rented Jaws for myself. It was amazing.
But, you know, Kevin, you're absolutely right. There are people out there who don't remember the exhilaration of racing to the video store on a Friday in the hopes of getting that new release. And it was always funny because as motivated as we were to get there on a Friday, that's how unmotivated we were to get there to return the movie on Sunday. And that's where the late fees came in.
I know. I know, the late fees, but I mean, here's the thing. My parents wouldn't let me have a Nintendo 64 when I was a kid, and they had a Nintendo 64 on one of the aisles as like to play it, to see if you wanted to rent a game or not. And I used to go up there and just use 64. I used to get candy, goobers, Raisinets, everything. So it's amazing. And by the way, I am on Skype, so pardon if there are any glitches in my shot right now. I apologize.
Don't you worry at all, my friend. Listen, thank you so much for sharing this passion with us. We really appreciate it. I will see you on a movie junket sometime soon. All the best to you and your beautiful wife.
Hey, same to you, Ben. Thanks for being a good friend of mine. I've always been an admirer of yours, and I appreciate you having me on your show, man. You're a good dude. I really appreciate it.
All right, take care. We'll see you soon.